All right, hey guys, Jason here. We are up here at Jimmy Britt, which is right there, because we are right next to the building here, and we're talking about a comparison here. But I want to put something into perspective, and I want to ask you the question, and there is no right or wrong answer. It is just a question. But do you have to have it all? Does it matter? Is it that important to you? I'm going to give you a scenario here. So here we got a 2025 Ram. This is a 1500 Laramie. This is probably the most common trim for people that want a little more luxury. Okay, tungsten and stuff like that's going to be a little bit more out of people's range, and they're going to think it's a little crazy. But here, the Laramie is that step up from the Bighorn. It takes you into the leather and adds all the kind of bells and whistles of this thing. It's a very popular package. You're gonna get the 20-inch wheels. You get the street tires on here. This is a four-wheel drive, okay? This is a four-wheel drive. Here's a window sticker right here that you can look at on there, but so you can see, but this is a 2025 Laramie four-wheel drive. You can see the price right there, what options are on it. But look at that, $78,000. Wow, really? I'm looking at that again. Sorry, 70, does that say 77? It's sideways in here for me. Or yeah, that's 77, so $78,000. 2025, 78 grand. So a lot of money for this truck, but look at, you get a lot of nice features. You get the 20-inch wheels, you get the beautiful setup, color matched bumpers, you get the color matched on the mirrors, you get the auto touch handles for passive entry on there, which is really nice. You get great stuff here. They're not giving you a bed liner, but you do got a bed light in there, so that's kind of nice. Rear sliding rear window. You get the paint matched rear bumpers. You're gonna get the LEDs. You get the blacked out exhaust pipes, the blacked out badges on here. You get the color matched fender flares on this thing. You do get a bed light there too. I don't think there's bed power in this, although no, I do not see bed power, but we do got bed lights. Let's look around on this side. Do we got bed power over here again? I didn't notice. Nope, but we do got bed lights. So bed lights are nice, no bed liner. Nice done truck, nice looking truck, looks great. Okay, you're gonna get the full leather package inside of here, which is gonna be insanely beautiful. Look at that, leather, it says Laramie in the seats up there. Look at that, I mean, this is an absolute gorgeous truck. Okay, sorry if light helping, no, not really. But just a beautiful, beautifully designed truck. All the luxe stuff you could think of. It's gonna have heated seats, heated steering wheel. It's gonna have all those features. You get the really cool sport hood right here, which looks nice. We'll look at it from this side where we got the window light helping us. But you can see you get that sport hood on there, which is just nice, very nice as well too. You get, this is 25, so you get the old logo with the SST on there. But gorgeous truck, beautiful truck, looks really nice. Now, let's take a walk around it and look at it from a different perspective. That's one way of looking at it. And you do got all the lux. You can even see through the windshield. Look at that seat in there. Look at that that stitching in the seats. You know, it says Laramie on it. You got that, all that piping work done on there. I mean, it looks, like I said, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous truck on the inside. Nice features. Looks good on the outside. But what are we missing? Okay, for truck stuff, for many people. Okay, we have no recovery points on the front, and it is a four-wheel drive. That's very interesting. That also means if we don't have those, we have no skid plates underneath. That's how Ram works. It comes as a package. They don't have a protection package on here. No tow hooks whatsoever. We do got fog lights down there, which is a very nice thing on there. And you can see our headlights right there set up. Simple, easy, functional. We got street tires on it with 20-inch wheels. Nice for a lot of things on the road. Off-road, that's not a good combination even a little bit, but it looks good for the road. We got very nice setup on here. We do not, like I said, have a bed liner. We do not have bed power in this thing. And again, remember, we are talking about an $80,000 truck, $78,000, 77 and change, $78,000 truck on this thing. Now you do get all the cool features like all this for your trailer connections in here. So it's got all that automated crap in there, other than your standard 7-way and 4-way, you got these really nice features in this thing. This one doesn't even have a bed step. We don't even see a bed step on here that would be typically right there. That blows my mind. They're not giving you the bed step on an $80,000 Ram. But there you go. There it is right there for you. So is this you? Do you have to have it all? Okay, does this stuff matter to you? Is it this important that you have all of these things in this truck? Are you the kind of guy that looks at this and goes, ah, man, that's what I want? $78,000 MSRP. Obviously, it'll be much lower when you buy it. Okay, if you're buying it right. Now let's take a look at a different end of the spectrum, put some things in perspective. Be right back with you when we get over there. All right, here we go. Here's the other end of the spectrum. Now, actually, we can go all the way to the other end of the spectrum right here, the standard tradesman with some upgrades, but let's look at this one because these are actually the same price. So let's look at this. Okay, here's a Warlock. Here's a Warlock. Now, what does this mean in relationship to that? It means that we don't have fancy stuff in there. We probably don't even have power seats in this. We don't have heated steering wheel. We don't have heated seats. We don't have passive entry on the doors. And, you know, some of that stuff. And we have cloth interior, so it's a little simpler, but it's more of a truck. Now here we got 18-inch wheels with good off-road tires, which are gonna still ride nice on the road, but think about how this is a much more functional setup, and honestly, these wheels look a lot better in my opinion. But we get 18-inch wheels here. We get a 1-inch lift from the factory here. We get a rear locker in here, a rear locking differential in here. Let's move right around the truck. Okay, we get the beautiful bumpers. We get the same exact exhaust that we have on here. We do not have the fancy trailer stuff. Don't care. Learn to drive with a trailer. One of the things that cracks me up is people that have to use an automated thing to back their trailer down the boat ramp. Learn to drive it. Come to a parking lot like this, somewhere that's empty with no cars, no nothing on it, a Walmart, a drugstore, whatever it is. Take your boat up there, take your camper, take your landscape trailer, your snowmobile trailer, your dirt bike trailer, and take an hour and learn to drive with a trailer. Sorry, okay, this automated stuff cracks me up on here. But look, here we do also get, look at upgrade, we got a bed step right there. That's the swing out, pop out bed step. You step on this and it pops right out. There it is, it's an actual bed step that you can use. So we get the bed step, nice. Like I said, we get better off-road tires, better wheel combo package. Let's look at a bed. Not only do we have bed lined, we have a track system in here. We have a bed light in that corner. And right down here in this corner, I bet there is power. I bet we have power back here. Oh, we do, right underneath the rail. We have power back here. Okay, that's things that we don't get in at Laramie. We still get a rear sliding window, nice. We do not get the passive entry stuff. Like I said, we do not get the cute two-tone mirrors. We get the much better looking setup here. Now, we do not get that fancy sport hood. We get a standard hood. However, this hood means better visibility and much more function overall, and I like this badging here a lot. What about when we roll around on the front? We don't get any over-molded fenders here, okay, like you get here on a Laramie. Okay, these, we don't get these on the Warlock. Guess what? You don't need them. Okay, but you don't get those on there. Here we do get fog lights, headlights. We get our tow hooks on here on the front, our recovery points. We get full skid plates underneath this thing 100%. This one even has the spot where a camera could go if you were to buy it with the camera package. It does not have the camera package. Oh my God, how is he gonna off-road without a camera package on the front? Works just fine, pretty easy. Okay, so you got those features on here. Again, 1-inch lift, ride height lift from the factory, all the stuff you're looking for. And then here, you actually get a seat, that console in the middle. It folds up and it lets you sit 6 people. Yep, you can fit one more person legally in this truck than you can in that one. Okay, you can get 6 people in this one, and I love the bench seat configuration, by the way, much better than the bucket seats in there, even though it doesn't scream posh and luxe and all that stuff. But what is the price of this? What are we coming in at for this? Same motor, same truck. This has got a much more off-road suspension. Like I said, lift kit, Bilstein shocks. This thing is done right. What are we coming in on this one? Let's look. Yep, right there. You know what that number there is, folks? That's $20,000 savings. That's why I ask you the question. Are you the guy that needs to have it all? Are you the one that has to have the Laramie? Are you the one that says, I gotta have my fancy stitched dash that you're never gonna touch? I gotta have fancy leather everywhere. I gotta have the heated seats. I gotta have the heated steering wheel. I have to have the, you know, this 13-way power seat that does all this stuff and rolls me around like a gyroscope. And I gotta have all that. I gotta have, you know, all the features that are in there. Are you that guy? And there's nothing wrong if you are. If you're not, no offense, but this is a hell of a lot more truck for $20,000 less than what that is sitting up there. A heck of a lot of that truck. Like I said, the inside is definitely fancy. Okay, nice, fancy, and plush and luxe. This one, so much more truck for $20,000 less, in my opinion. I want to know your opinion. How do you feel? Which one would you take? Which one suits your lifestyle better? Obviously, if you never go into dirt ever off-road, okay, then this one may not be for you. But you want four-wheel drive for winter and all that stuff, and I get it. And you want 4 auto, I get it. That one probably has 4 auto in it. This one does not, okay? But you could also go to this right here and get this really good-looking Tradesman right here that's got almost the same features. This one has got the protection package underneath. It's got the tow hooks. It's got the chrome package, so it looks nice. It does not, like the Laramie, have a bed setup in there. It does not have any of that kind of stuff, and it is basically the same price as that Warlock is over there. Interesting. Point being, which one matters more to you? The inside or the capability of the truck? For me, hands down, winter chicken dinner every single day. Let me know your thoughts.